it's Akito, and I'm gonna show you guys a little cooking thing today. If you're a fan of the show Breaking Bad, I'm gonna show you how to cook candy that looks like drugs. There's not really a nice way to say it. Alright, for this recipe you're gonna need some basic equipment. You'll need a baking sheet with some foil on it that's been lightly oiled. You don't want to have it too oiled because you don't want, candy covered in oil. That's gross. Nobody likes that. You're gonna need a pot to actually cook this stuff in, a spatula, preferably silicone, and a candy slash fry thermometer. As far as the actual ingredients go, it's fairly simple. You need 2 cups of granulated sugar. You need a half cup water, 3/4 cup of light corn syrup, 2 tablespoons of flavoring. Right here I'm using lemon extract, and a couple drops of blue food coloring. Just about any will work. You can also use blue food gel, although I have no idea where you're going to find that. I guess at a baking store. Who knows? So you're going to want to add the sugar, water, and corn syrup. And with the corn syrup you kind of have to watch out because a lot of it will still it's syrup. It sticks to the cup. So it's going to throw off your measurements a little bit. Don't be afraid to add a little bit more in if it's kind of, you think there's half of it still stuck in the friggin' cup. Anyways, turn your heat up to medium high and have your fry thermometer in there. I'm actually using a little bit larger of a pot than I should be for this. Unfortunately, my other medium-sized pan is like curved and the fry thermometer doesn't really work. And it doesn't even work in this. I have to prop it up with a friggin' chopstick. But yeah, let that go for a little bit until it hits 300 degrees. Alright, when it does hit 300 degrees, you're going to let it cool off to where kind of all the big bubbles aren't really bubbling, I guess. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. And add your lemon extract, and I added about 5 drops of this blue food coloring. This is the liquid kind. It's generic and terrible, but whatever, it works for this purpose. And yeah, stir it up until desired color is reached. And yeah, then you want to take it over to your pan and drizzle it into a thin layer, and you're going to want to pick up the pan and kind of tilt it to where it'll coat the entirety of it. I didn't have enough to coat this. It's a little bit larger. It's the first time I've done this. I didn't know. Can't blame me. But yeah, then you're going to let it cool. As far as this goes, I'm not going to tell you how to break it. You are going to be the one that knocks this. So go ahead and I'm using the hilt of my knife here to just smash the freaking crap out of this. And you actually do have to use a fair bit of force for this. Alright, after you're done smashing the crap out of it, you're going to want to start picking apart with your fingers and setting it aside. It should peel right off of the aluminum foil. I would actually exercise a bit of caution here. It's pretty sharp. I didn't cut myself, but I think that there might be a possibility that you could, so watch out for that. Yeah, so if you've done everything right, you should end up with some pretty nice looking crystal with just about a 99.6% purity of sucrose. As far as serving options go, you can put them on a platter, or my favorite, I like to put them in little Ziploc baggies and kind of hand them out if me and a couple friends are watching Breaking Bad. Yeah, hope you guys try this out. I am by no means an expert, so if you guys ask me like technical questions, I'm just not gonna know. This is the only time I've ever made candy. I thought it came out pretty well. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to answer your questions on this. But yeah, I hope you give it a go. And yeah,